And as Laura mentioned, should be good weather for the parades this weekend. There's some great ones rolling, but there's more than just parades going on. And our man about town, Bonaparte Pais from Gambit magazine, has some of his top picks. You start out at the Civic Theater with really a kind of a big group.
Yeah, this is Neutral Milk Hotel this week at the Civic Theater. They actually have two shows. They had just one scheduled originally. It sold out within the first hour that the tickets were available back in October. Second show was also sold out. Bad news for anybody who was hoping to go, but I'm sure there will be some tickets available to scalp.
You say there's a local tie with this group.
Yeah, these guys, Jeff Mangum in particular, the lead singer, was born in Ruston, Louisiana. You know, this is a band that, you know, not super well known on the national scene, but on the underground music scene, really revered. They put out two albums, On Avery Island and then In the Aeroplane Over the Sea in 1998, which is regarded by a lot of people, myself included, to be one of the best records of the last 2 decades. And then Jeff Mangum disappeared. He actually dropped off the face of the earth. Nobody really knows where he was. He was in Eastern Europe making field recordings and disbanded Neutral Milk Hotel. They couldn't follow that album
up.
But
to sell out at the Civic so fast,
yeah.
And then, but there's still tickets for the second show?
No, I think they're both sold out.
Both sold out.
Yeah, but he is
impressive.
He's an amazing musician. Their album, In the Airplane Over the Sea, if you haven't heard it, go get that album. It's one of the best albums I've ever heard.
And then over the House of Blues on Saturday.
Yeah, House of Blues has Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings, a band that's a little better known. You know, this is kind of a make-good tour for her. She was diagnosed with cancer last year and had to cancel a spate of shows. She's back with her 5th album. It's called Give the People What They Want. My favorite Jazz Fest performer every year in the blues tent. She's just incredible. She's going to be bringing it on Saturday night at the House of Blues.
And you're looking at a couple of Oscar-nominated documentaries?
Yeah, both of these films we're talking about, both nominated for Best Documentary at the Oscars. Cutie and the Boxer is the first one. This is at Chalmette Movies. It's actually closing today. You have to get out and see it. 2 p.m. and 7 p.m., 2 shows today. This is by Zachary Heinzerling. It's a film about 2 Brooklyn artists, Ushio and Noriko Shinohara. And Heinzerling actually documented their life for like 5 years, just followed them with a camera. Got some very intimate portraits of these 2 artists. Ushio in particular, very interesting. He fills his boxing gloves with paint and then punches his canvases. Very cool method of making art. And then Noriko draws and paints these comics-like illustrations based on 2 characters, based on themselves.
And it's good that some of the local theaters show these things, because
yeah.
a lot of times you hear about the documentaries, but you don't really see them until maybe they get widespread distribution after they won an Oscar.
Yeah, this is the kind of film you might not get to see locally if Chalmette Movies had not brought it on. It's very cool.
And then at the Zeitgeist?
Yeah, the second one is called The Square. That's at the Zeitgeist, also closing today. That's one show at 5:30 this afternoon. Jahan Noujaim is the director here. This is an Egyptian film about the Arab Spring uprisings in Tahrir Square in Cairo. Their government in Egypt was overthrown twice, in 2011, Mubarak's government, and then a military coup in 2013. This is a documentary about those proceedings and the, you know, the demonstrations that led to those 2 uprisings. Very, very cool film.
Very educational, too.
Yeah, an excellent film.
And a couple of art shows.
The 2 art shows, both local artists, Terra Incognita. This is paintings by Regina Scully, abstract paintings. Those are on through March 1st at Octavia Art Gallery. And then the second one we're talking about is Theme and Variations. This is at Barrister's Gallery, paintings and sculptures by Sylvain Sancton, wooden travertine sculptures. Very cool stuff there as well.
So some great things to do aside from parades this weekend, or you can do the parades and do those as well.
Do them, exactly. Remember,
you can get more information about some of the events Noah talked about, or some of he didn't, at picking up a copy of this week's Gambit magazine, or you can always go to their website, bestofneworleans.com.